Today we're going to be working on creating what is called a one-pager. A one-pager is simply a way to look at different literary traits and elements over a story in one thing. So it's kind of like a summary of things. We're going to be using the story Little Red Riding Hood. This is the story we read last week about the story. And we went through and we highlighted some important details. So one thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have down some of these elements. Okay, let me see if I can run that, make that a little bit bigger for you. All right, so what we did as a class is we went through and we said, okay, let's talk about Little Red Riding Hood, also known as Maisie. That was her real name. And we said, okay, Maisie is a character, and we're trying to figure out her character traits. What are some of the thoughts she had? Well, one of the thoughts she had was that Granny is so sick. So we kind of wrote that down as a thought. Then we said, okay, what type of actions does this character do? What kind of things does she do? Well, she likes to sing in the forest. She loiters. She lingers. Some people wrote down that she walked briskly. So we just looked at her actions because these actions tell us things about her character. Then we said, what are her goals? Well, her goal in this story is to take goodies to her sick grandmother. Okay? That's her goal, is to take these goodies to her sick grandmother. What did other characters say about her? Well, in the story, the narrator says that everyone thought she was merry and happy and gentle. Okay, so this is the perception everyone has of her. Now, we looked at a quote that kind of helps us understand this character. And it says, oh, Granny isn't well. And then these ellipses here, these four, they show that I left out text. Okay, so I skipped some things. I'm to see how she is. More ellipses because I left out text. Okay, this is how you used to do a quote when you want to leave out some words from the quote. Use these ellipses. 3 ellipses. And then the last ellipses, this fourth one, is to show that that's the end of a sentence. All right, we asked what kind of feelings she had. Well, she's happy and carefree, but then she was also sad and frightened. So these are the character traits we were writing down. Then we had to describe her. We said she was rosy. She had a rosy face. She had a red riding cloak and hood. And we also put down, which I did not write, so let me write it here. She had golden curls. Okay, so there, she has golden curls. So then we said, okay, is there anything else we want to talk about this character? Well, somebody said, you know what, she's really innocent. You know, talking to that wolf. You're not supposed to do that, but she was too little, you know, she didn't know about the dangers of talking to strangers. So we said innocent. And then we said she was absent-minded because she kind of lost track of what her job was, which was to get to Grandma's as fast as possible. She was just kind of looking at the trees and the flowers and in her own little world. So this is what we're going to use in order to create our one-pager. So you need to copy these things down. I'm going to share this in a document with you so that way you can have this, but then you're going to be creating a one-pager. So you'll need to watch the video on one-pagers. Have a good day.